Robert Thornton holding sway, 3-2 ahead against Dennis Priestley. Race to 9, best of 17. Thornton winning the last 2 legs, but he threw first, so we are with the throw. Wade against Barney to come, a repeat of the
100.
World Championships semi-final. And then Ronnie Baxter against Mervyn King, followed by a certain Philip Taylor against a resurgent Colin Lloyd.
81.
And then we will know our 4 semi-finalists for tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to that last game. My old mate, Lloydie, against the best player that's ever been, Phil the Power Taylor, in illustrious form, averaging 108
60.
in both of his games in this tournament so far.
I was working out, you know, Taylor in the last calendar year, January to January, has earned in prize money alone £700,000. That's just in prize money, 700,000.
It's only £3 behind John Rowling.
Just shows where darts is, though, that's for sure.
Well, all the houses are packed. Big sponsors in now. Coral's come involved with the PDC. We've got the biggest prize money, the biggest tournaments, the biggest players, and the biggest coverage.
121.
Commentators aren't bad either.
Hey, just talking about players, maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, a new arrival or 2 in the PDC. Watch this space, we shall see.
Well, talk about it every year, don't they? Well, just have to wait and see. This is where the money is. You can either drive a Mini or a Ferrari, can't you?
123.
To lead, double 18.
60.
That's a young-looking Dennis, though. Well, it could well be a break of throw here for the Scot to go 4-2 in front.
100.
Well, good last start by Dennis. Thornton. Break the throw here with his double 18. Well, over for double 9. Last start in his hand. And doesn't get it. You can see the frustration in Thornton's face. Priestley on for 60 to break back for 3-3.
Well, in the winning deciding leg against Part, he hit a single 5, recovered, and then won it brilliantly on double top. Double 10 then.
Game shot to the sick leg.
Just cannot write this man off. Thornton blowing 3 chances to make it 3 legs on the spin. Dennis has a chance. He normally takes it.
100.
Well, he's not just done it in this tournament, he's done it all his career. That's why he's one of the legends of the game. Twice a winner of the World Championships. Once on this stage in 1993, the first PDC World Championships. And look where we are now. Over £6 million in prize money
125.
on offer this year for the players.
Yeah, I believe you've got a new job as well. I'm going to ask you, is your darts career over because you're now gainfully employed within the sport, aren't you?
Well, obviously enjoying the TV work, but also with Peter Manley as a CEO, helping the players out, getting a bigger say in the game with the Professional Dart Players Association. So it takes up a lot of time.
85.
Certainly initially, me and Peter and all the board working very hard. So at the moment, the darts are taking a back step and they're in the draw.
Yeah. Alan Warrener is a chief executive, there's a thought. Are you going to carry on playing?
Well, as long as I still want to. Just at the moment, just having a bit of a break. But Dennis can still do it at 58. Gives me another 12 years.
159.
Brilliant darts from Thornton. Really classy tungsten from the Scot. Fought his way up to 29 in the world rankings. He'll go further up the PDC order of merit as a result of what he's achieved so far here.
Just inside. Oh, blocked it a bit. Have to move over the hockey.
16.
Well, Dennis on the biggest shot out of the week. He's had a 1.56. We've had 3 1.61s. And Andy Smith had £2,000. That got reduced to 600. And if Dennis gets this, he's going to get nothing. But not this time. He'll pull to leave the tops. Or 65 if he hits the 25. So Thornton back on double 8.
His last 6 darts, he's blown at a double. Not that one. So he holds on. 4-3 it is.
Game on.
On throw. But just to remind you that in this Players' Championship final, there's no tie break.
No. The bull up in the back room about an hour before they go on stage. They have the choice
140.
whether they want to go first. Most of the time it's first. Sometimes Phil Taylor decides to go second. But if it goes to the last leg, whoever throws first will throw first in that last leg. And a couple of times that's been crucial in this tournament.
Yeah. 96.5 the average for Thornton, 93 for Priestley.
Yeah, certainly nothing wrong with that. Good standard.
100.
No 180s yet. Anything in the 90s? No, we all look at the 100 average exceptions.
100.
If you're averaging around 90, 16 and 17 dart legs.
And then there's Phil Taylor, the exception to the exception. 108 average in both his games against Van Gerwen and Van der Voort. Taylor last up later tonight against Colin Lloyd, who averaged 100 in his win
60.
earlier today against Andy Hamilton.
Yeah. Taylor beating the 2 Dutchmen. Some double Dutch for Taylor. 2 108 averages, and at the time in that second game he was averaging around 116 towards the end. Just a few more, he could have broken the record.
Perfectly positioned first dart. What about that? 177 from Priestley to leave himself on double 12.
Well, said before, we've had no 180s. 177.
95.
Just as good when it leaves the double. So back to parity. If Priestley can peg the double 12. No, over to the right for double 6.